Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog. This is Nets at Night. This the precap to the Boston game. Listen, let's talk about it immediately. We gotta start this game big. They beat us 35-16 in the first quarter. That can't happen the first quarter this game. If we're gonna have a chance at beating the Boston Celtics, we have to go out and attack them immediately. And one of the problems is we let Smart get hot early. We gotta stop that. For the whole night, he shot 6 for 13. For the three, we can't allow that. We gotta have Bruce Brown and others put on that defense. If it's up to me, we put DDJ in the game, and we got Bruce Brown and DDJ putting that full court press on the backcourt, making it uncomfortable for a Smart or anybody else to find a three ball. I'm I'm willing to I'm willing to let Tatum and Brown go one on one. I'm willing to let Tatum and Brown go one on one just so we can't let Marcus Smart get hot. We can't let three scorers. They had like 3, 4 scorers in double digits last game. We can't allow that. We can't tolerate that. We can't accept that. They 35-16. When I look at the stats, far as quarters, we tied with them in the third quarter for 28 points. Other than that, they beat us in every quarter. We can't allow that. And at the end of the day, it starts with the first quarter. So in my opinion, my humble one, I feel like Nash needs to have a great starting lineup for us to score the ball. And I want to put Cam Thomas in there for the starting lineup because in February he's averaging 18 points per game, bro. What are we talking about? Let's put Cam Thomas in there. Let him see what he needs. Let him get us become a spark early in the game. Early in the beginning of the game, let's get Cam Thomas hot. If you like something, hit that like button. It'd be nice if you guys could subscribe to the YouTube. I'm gonna be here more often. You know what it is. You know what I do. You know who I am. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. And if we're going to the Brooklyn Nets vlog, and if we're going to beat the Boston Celtics, we gotta attack them early. And I think we do that by we challenging the center. What up, Jay? Something right there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout to Marlon, man. Pull up if you want to. You know how it go. Let's see. I throw invite a guest. Pull copy the clipboard. Let me see where the comments at. Where the comments at? Trying to see how I can invite you. Um, wow, I don't even know how to do it. All right, well, who's starting tonight? I don't know, Joe Brown. I'm trying to figure that out. But I can see your comments though, Marlon. So he says we need to win tonight. That's a fact. I think we need that for the motivation. I think we need that for the momentum, and I think we need that for just our overall mindset going forward. We only got 23 games left, and for us to be you know what I mean? A good start is always good. A good start is always good. And I think we win tonight by winning the first quarter. You know what I mean? It's very important for us to win the first quarter. And the game is a home game. So it's important for us to come out, strong. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm asking this from all my Nets fans. If we could be at the Garden across the bridge and come back from 28 down, that means we got a lot of fan power in the building. I need that same energy we had to come back from 28 points down tonight. And I need that every night and every night after that. That should set the tone. That should set the tone. At the end of this, I want y'all to remember this. Please remember. We came back from a 28-point deficit, and Sean Marks credit some of that to the energy in the building from the fans. So if y'all not doing nothing, let's go to the Barclays game. You ain't doing nothing, go out there. They could use the help. We could use the help. You know what I'm saying? It's litty like that. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Cino Lab in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lab, you in the building tonight? Oh man, yo, Lab, he be having the best stories because he be in the building. I roll with fans that be in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's not a subtle shot at nobody else. I'm just letting you know I'm an authentic vlogger that be running with fans, rolling with fans that be in the building. Me, myself, and I will be in the building pretty soon. So yeah, shout out to Cino Lab. You know what I'm saying? He says, we rocking the building tonight. I love to hear it. You know why? Because again, heavy emphasis on what Sean Mark said. He said we don't come back and beat the Knicks if the Brooklyn Nets fans is not in the building. and we playing home games. We at minimum need to win all our home games. All our home games. If we can win all our home games, if you're not doing nothing, I can't go to my stats right now. But if you're not doing nothing, go and see how many home games we have left in the season out of the 23 games we have left, right? And I'm asking because going into the playoffs, you want to protect home. You want that to be the most significant thing that happens, and you want to protect home. And I haven't seen who's starting tonight. I see your question right there, Joe Brown. I don't know who's starting tonight, but if it's up to me, I want Seth Curry and Cam Thomas in the backcourt. I want Drummond and Claxton in the front court, and I want Kessler Edwards. I want Drummond, Kessler Edwards, Cam Thomas, and Seth Curry. If you got a lineup, throw it in the comments and let me know what y'all want to see. If you like something, hit that like button. You know what's up. Yo, shout out to my guy, let him know Angelo Blue, he in the building. Listen, we need to win all games, no excuses. I got you, Angelo. Listen, I agree. I totally agree. And I feel like, for the most part, because we have more players in our depth chart, again, Dragic being there and being groomed by Steve Nash. And this is the best thing about this situation because Dragic understands Nash from a coaching position as in a mentor because when Dragic was a rookie, Nash already was an accomplished player on the Phoenix Suns playing great basketball, right? And Dragic came after that learning from Nash at his prime. Remember, Dragic was a rookie learning from Nash at his prime, not only as a player, but like a player / coach, because he was a rookie in that relationship from veteran to rookie. And Dragic is going to be an extension to Nash on the floor. He's going to be a floor general. He's going to be like an extension of Nash. He's going to have his own style of play, yes, but the system he's going to understand. He understands Nash from a Phoenix point of view, from a playoff point of view, from an experience point of view. And like there's so many different ways that Dragic is a beneficial player on our team besides his stats. Morale-wise, passion-wise, purpose-wise, and just camaraderie, chemistry, teammate-wise, that fondness, that bond that Steve Nash might need for confidence as a second-year coach. All of that Dragic brings to the team. We are now a complete championship contending team that can compete with the East or the Western Conference. And we start tonight. We got to take this spot from Boston. All of these games that's coming up is tough games. I looked at the sheet and it said whether or not in the play-in tournament, we would have to play Toronto to see who will play Miami. We would have to play. We in a play-in tournament situation right now. It's very uncomfortable. And I want all the Nets fans to understand and feel that same thing and want to be out of this uncomfort. Know that we are a better team than what the record shows. If you like something, then hit that like button. If you think that we are a better team than the record shows, hit that like button. If you out of the fans that's watching this, I know y'all seen some of the pluses that happened when we was on that 11-game losing streak. One of them is that Cam Thomas is a bucket. Nick Clax is one of the best at the pick and roll. And in my opinion, Nick Clax is best when playing him at the perimeter defender as a 3 on the wing, and he'll help defense between the 4 and the 5. But his primary defense should be the wing, the perimeter, not the paint. Trust me. We do that now because we can, because we got the personnel, we got the players on our team to be a little more flexible. You heard? Yo, man, what's up, man? If y'all got a lineup y'all like, man, put your lineup in the comments and we'll talk about your lineup. You feel what I'm saying? Shout to my guy. Shout to Alex. He said what's good. I see you, my guy. Shout to you. You know what's good. That's winning this game, getting on a winning streak. That's what's good. Shout to Dubs Wayne. He said we got 13 home games left. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need all 13. We get 13 wins at home. That's 43 wins. That put us in a position where it sound like 4th or 5th place. It sounds like 4th or 5th place. Now, Casino Lab, I'm not gonna lie, man. I wasn't gonna take it there, but a Knicks fan better tread lightly if they know what's good for them. Because coming to my page and saying anything, like for instance, Kev Rodriguez, he got a lot of cojones. He goes that I'm hating on Obi Toppin for pause. I hating on Obi 1 for winning the dunk contest. I'm not. I got no salt for him. I said his competition was Spice Adams, the his Frank what was his name? Stan, the Frank Stan man, huh? Dan the Frank Stan man. That's his competition. Spice Adams and a Harlem Globetrotter. Maybe that's not who they really are, but that's what they look like out there. What kind of competition was that? I almost shed a tear. It was disgusting. It was the most putrid dunk contest I ever seen. But shout out to Obi because he did have the best dunks in the worst dunk contest. Whatever. But like I said, it don't help the win column. I heard T Tom talking spicy earlier. Yo, listen, man. I don't want to hear nothing about him getting a 50 or this and that. Y'all might get 50 losses. Like I told you earlier, I trolled your page then, and a Knicks fan not treading lightly is going against the warnings that I provide. I imagine that a Knicks fan knows it's wise to listen to Big Fan Breezy when I adhere the warnings. Moving forward, tonight's game, we need to get points. Whoa, dude, what's that? Oh, Sharp it. Angelo Blue. Let him know Angelo says Sharp is needed. That's a fact. Listen, Sharp is very necessary. I seen him give Vucevic work, and I seen him give Valanciunas work. Necessary. Put him out there on a block. Let him bang. Let him bang with a Robert Williams out there. And I'm saying that's a big body. You feel what I'm saying? Let Robert Williams is Sharp. You know what I mean? And Robert Williams, he might have that advantage on a experience level, but I think Sharp got the advantage on a running level. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody pretty much body well rested. So yeah, we take advantage and put Sharp and Clax in the game because we can do that and we can run. Now I know a lot of the key players that we want to run with us, like a Ben Simmons and the Dragic's, we want them to be there, but they're not there yet. So we gotta call it what it is. All right, Trey Smith, don't play like that, bro. I'm just trying. I ain't trying to kick it about none of that. You know what I'm saying, but if necessary, we'll discuss it. But you know what I mean. I don't want to play like that. Like I don't want no wall. You know what I mean. I only got smoke for Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying. Other than that, I want peace in the world. That's how I'm on it. All right. Dubs Wayne, we got a tough schedule. You said it, bro. We played Toronto twice. We played Boston. We played the Bucks. Everybody that's in our way in the standings, we play. Miami, I believe, also in all of them, right? But again, just focusing on tonight's game. I see y'all in the comments, man. Listen, we had 16 points in the first quarter versus Boston last game. What lineup do we need to put in there to win that first quarter? Talk to me. That's what I need y'all to throw in the comments. Put in the comments, what lineup do we need to win the first quarter? Should we go with defense with Andre Drummond? Should we start LaMarcus Aldridge and make Robert Williams come out? Because let me tell you something. I feel like this about Sharp and let him know Angelo. This is how I feel. Shout out to Trey Smith as well. I'm gonna go live on Instagram, not now. But yeah, we could definitely do that so we could split the live. I'm cool with that, Trey. We could definitely do that. But LaMarcus Aldridge, listen, the center for the Boston Celtics, he can't be in two places at one time. You put LaMarcus Aldridge on where he is mid, he a mid-range maestro, and then you got Sharp in the paint to attack the basket. Either Sharp is going to get the offensive rebound and score the ball because that's what he do, or LaMarcus Aldridge is going to knock down that shot. We got four of the best mid-range shooters in the league right now with LaMarcus Aldridge, Cam Thomas. Yeah, you heard what I said. I said Cam Thomas, KD, and I think Seth Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what I mean? Alex says, I'm going to be at the March 21st game at Utah. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. If you ain't doing nothing, bro, you could split the live with me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Alex. He said he going to the game on March 21st. That's dope. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. You know what I mean? And yeah, I hope we win that game too, and we could beat Utah as well. But again, still focusing on tonight's game. In the chat, if you're not doing nothing, put your lineup in there and tell me what you think, and we'll discuss it there. But that's my opinion on how we attack the Boston Celtics. We put LaMarcus Aldridge on one side of the floor, and we put Sharp in the paint. So that way now he has. How can he play defense on both of them? He can't leave LaMarcus Aldridge open. He's LA will spark. He will light him up all night. Marcus Aldridge on a good night, we could get a good 18, 20 points out of the Marcus Aldridge shooting at a 500% clip. I told you one of the best in the game right now. You feel what I'm saying? So they got to deal with that. And I say we be able to do that if we get the tempo on our favor. We got to get the pace and tempo on our side. And the only way we do that is we use the advantage. We need somebody on our team like Bruce Brown to come and get a dunk early in the game, get the crowd hype, get the crowd lit, get them, you know what I'm saying? We now everybody is just got the Boston Celtics uncomfortable, you feel what I mean? And we just keep applying that pressure from the beginning of the game. Instead of us always having to come back, we control the tempo from the beginning of the game. Shout out to James Johnson. Hack somebody. Foul somebody, give them a you do karate in your spare time. They try to come to the paint. Hadouken, hit them with that. Hit him with some of them black belt moves. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Hit him with some of them black belt moves. You heard? I'm on halfway on dad duty, man. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Jason Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Yo, speaking of home games, I went to a home. Stop, sorry. Speaking of home games, I went to one of my first home games, or my first home game ever with Jason Tucker. That's my guy, Jason Tucker, the same one that got the This Is Jay Basquiat City Edition jersey. This is the type of fans that I run with. When people talk spicy about Big Fan Breezy, I look at them with dishonor, like as if they must not know who are they talking about? Because I run with nothing but the toughest Nets fans, the coolest Nets fans, the best fans are the Nets fans. And that's what's up. Not the Knicks fans. You know what we do. You know who I am. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, and we ready for tonight's game. They outscored us by 21 points. No, 19 points in the first quarter, 35-16. That's no good. That is no bueno. We can't allow that. We can't allow that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all know what's up, man. We need to take day 2 stars out the game ASAP. Probably easier said than done, you know. But I realized I feel like we should go ISO with them more than anything. Do not double and let Marcus Smart hit the 3. He was 6 for 13 in the first game. Keep him cold. If we could keep him cold, they won't be able to open up the offense besides Brown and Jason Tatum. I'll rather have that than have them have 3, 4, 5 players in double digits, including Robert Williams, and he had 11 boards too. He was giving us a hard time, but that was before we had Andre Drummond. The fact that we got Andre Drummond to go versus Williams is going to be the offset, and you're going to see the difference on. No, not to say that because we lost last time, and Andre Drummond was there. But we got to do something different. I just don't see us getting beat like that again by the same team. Nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, man. We're not going down, and no, that's not going to happen. And listen, when it comes down to defense, this is where the Brooklyn Nets are. The last 25 games, we kept teams under 100 points. We won all 25 games, and we need to bring that kind of defensive energy tonight, that intensity. We need that. We need to play with a sense of urgency because protecting home should be the most relevant thing in the last stretch of home games going into the postseason because you want to build that confidence in the playoffs to feel like you have the advantage when you're playing at home. We need this win tonight. We need all 13 home game wins. And then if we don't get those other wins, I'll be tight. But trust me, we need the home wins more than the away wins. And if we get 43-some wins, sound like we should be solid in the playoffs, but I don't want to guarantee that. I kind of want to go 23-0. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Shout out to my guy, Barry Garrix. He says, He said, "Hold, Dubs Wayne said need Cam scoring from the second unit. You want to keep Cam in the second unit? I'm on the fence. We could put him in the first or second unit tonight because we started off slow last. But we could keep him there. I won't even debate with you, my guy, Dubs Wayne. Let's just keep Cam Thomas in the second unit, and instead of having Cam Thomas start next to Seth Curry, you put Patty Mills there. But we want to start giving Patty Mills a rest because when I looked at the minutes that was playing, shout to the Nets fan, I think that was in Nets World actually. That group, he had posted some, I forget his name though, it's a Nets fan. He posted it showed the most minutes accumulated by every player on the team, and Patty Mills is at number one. So yeah, we want to find a way to get Patty Mills some rest, maybe sub him out early, but yes, let him start. Um, and again, shout out to Patty Mills. He's been doing way more than we expected he would do since he got here. If you like something, hit that like button and subscribe, man. Subscribe to my pajizzle, please. Hold on, what we got? We got Barry Garrix. He say Nets World. You already know. You know what it is. Barry Garrix, man. That's my guy, man. If you know about a trade, trust me, he know about it first, man. If y'all want to hear about a trade or you think a trade coming up, run it by him, man. He know what's up, man. Trust me when I tell you, I think he part of the machine. He's not part of the machine, but maybe he is, maybe he's not. When I say the machine, I think he got some inside info. Barry Garrix is like a Woj almost, man. He like a I don't want to call. He's like your neighborhood Woj, like me. I'm your neighborhood friendly big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Barry Garrix is like your neighborhood friendly Woj. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that his word is like he knows what's gonna happen, but he know if a trade gonna happen. He was definitely right about the Brooklyn Nets as a recent. Dubs Wayne says KD still out and Simmons not mentally ready. I think Ben Simmons is mentally ready. I think he's just ramping up. He hasn't played basketball at full speed in a long time. So, I mean, more than half the season. So I don't think they want to rush him back to condition him, not necessarily because of skill, but because at full speed, you got to condition your body or you could hurt yourself out there. You understand? Hence the James Harden. We gonna whoop their ass. I don't got no love for no James Harden because he came here and he treated us foul. He did us dirty, and I can't tolerate none of that. When we see them on March 10th, ain't nothing but we don't want none of his turnovers, no apple, no blue. We want all his turnovers, matter of fact. Give it to us. That's what we want. And I'm telling you, I ain't got no love for James Harden because of what he did to break a dismantle our team for that to happen and then leave us. Like, we didn't need you. You needed us. We did all that for you. You could have stayed where you was at, and we would have been good. Had a better record and a better chance in the playoffs. We did not need you. You needed us, and you did us dirty because you said we wasn't your first choice. I don't care if we wasn't your first choice. You should have went somewhere else. Now it's a rivalry forever. Forever. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. I don't want no cheesesteak. You don't get no cheesesteak. You don't get no french fries, no duck sauce, no soy sauce, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Harden the quitter. That's a fact. Should we start Blake at small forward? No, hell no, we ain't starting Blake at small forward. Put Kessler Edwards out there so he could guard Marcus Smart. We need to contain Marcus Smart. He was 6 for 13, shooting at a high clip behind the three. That's 18 points right there. We need to put a lid on that. You know, we know that the offense is going to run through Tatum and Brown, and we need to slow that down. And we could do that with Brown. You heard? We could do that with Bruce Brown. We could slow down Tatum and Brown with Bruce Brown. And we could do that with Nick Claxton. We need Nick Claxton in the game. Nash, word to my mustache, put Claxton in the game. He could help us with defense. Please. Pretty please, man. Harden and quitter, you know that already. Ain't sweat him. Dubs Wayne says, why not give him back short minutes? You know, that's the reconditioning. The Nets is one of the best known for making sure players are only 100% when they came back. And if you watch Kevin Durant, when he came back, you see how hard he was playing. And he didn't get injured because he wasn't conditioned. He got injured off a freak accident. And the case in point is that had nothing to do with his conditioning. And I know that the Nets prioritize players and longevity of the players in their career. So shout to Ben Simmons and shout to the Brooklyn Nets organization for making sure that the players are healthy before they touch the court. Before they touch the floor. We're gonna beat the Sixers like a drum. That's funny. Shout out to Trey Smith. If you like something, hit that like button. That's a funny ass comment. Shout out to Trey Smith. He always showing love. Pull up to the podcast tomorrow too. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know who we are. Um, see no live shit. We gotta get better. Yeah, that's a fact. We do definitely gotta get better, man. Listen, I predict Cam Thomas getting 20, 25 points tonight. I think we need Cam Thomas to have a good scoring night for us to win. I think we at least need Patty to hit three threes. He got to get some type of hot. And also, I feel like Seth Curry and running that pick and roll with Drummond, excuse me, it has to be essential. If they're going to fight over the pick and not give Curry that shot, we need Curry to attack, and I think maybe we should run the offense through Cam Thomas if that happens, where the pick and roll is not working with Seth Curry and Drummond, for the fact that Cam Thomas can break the defense down and find a Seth Curry or Patty Mills in the corner or even a Bruce Brown cutting. And again, people say a lot about Cam Thomas and him not being able to pass. It's not true. He got playmaking ability. I've seen it on more than one play, more than one game. I've been seeing it as more consistent. And just so you know, after he got busy one of his first games, and then they took the playing time away from him, and then he came back. He stepped up his defense and he stepped up his playmaking ability, like showcasing it. And shout out to Cam Thomas for that. We're gonna need you. You're gonna be, as you know, you stepped up and you did everything we needed you to do thus far. We've came up clutch in multiple situations, and I like that he was in those situations because I feel like we're gonna need him in the stretch of the playoffs. You know, they're gonna double a KD and Kyrie and maybe even a Ben Simmons. That's gonna leave shooters open. You know, when we get Joe Harris back, who knows? We're gonna have Dragic, Seth Curry, Cam Thomas. But the truth is that that extra shooter we need is Kessler Edwards. We need Kessler Edwards to get hot. You know, he's known for scoring the three ball, and in college before he left, he was averaging 17 points per game, 17 points per. Right. So my point is that, you know, as a late, yeah, I think he does exert a lot of energy on defense, and that's partly the reason why, you know, his offense is a little cold. But at the same time, he's a shooter, and we're gonna need him to get hot sooner or later. So, as far as Patty Mills, you've seen what he's doing. He broke Joe Harris' record. He's in the top 5 for 3-pointers and nets, 3-pointers in one season. That's how well Patty Mills is playing. Shout out to Patty Wynn Mills. Um, and again, man, the game about to come on, and I'm gonna watch it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go watch it, and then, you know, I'm gonna come back and chop it up with y'all, you know, for the recap for sure. I'm absolutely certain I'm gonna do that. Um, but again, man, thank y'all for tuning in, and Trey Smith, I ain't worried about Harden, man. He gonna get that work. Alex Rivera says Harden had a part of that losing streak. A true professional had not let us go on that. Yeah, I agree with you. Let me highlight that comment. He says James Harden had a part of that losing streak. A true pro would not have let us go through that. We gonna whip their ass. That's a fact. I have the same. I agree, 100%, 100% emoji. I agree with you, bro. And listen, yeah, it's payback, revenge season and redemption season, bro. It's payback. You know what I'm saying? Start streaming the games, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess. You know, I be moving around honestly though, because, you know, I got dad duty, so you know what I mean. It'd be hard to stream the games with my daughter be in the background, be moving all around and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a good idea though, lad. I mean, it is. I definitely do want to start doing more. You know, interacting, especially the next Saturday night, man. I had fun, you know what I'm saying? I watched it in the playback a few times, you know, a couple times, shit. And yeah, man, you funny, bro. You funny, man. So again, you more than welcome live. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing that later, pull up. You know, yeah, I might go to IG. I might do it here, you know, but we'll see. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to discuss. You know, I'll get into the Kyrie mandate later tonight, but since y'all here, we could breeze through it real quick. We're more dangerous when Kyrie's on the floor. You know, as a matter of fact, with us being this close to being 100% healthy with the new additions, I expect us to win majority of those away games because of Kyrie. and Cam Thomas. Do y'all ever see Cam Thomas and Kyrie on the floor at the same time? Do you see? Look at the stats and see how many points combined Cam Thomas and Kyrie Irving have. It's nice. If you like something, hit that like button. Listen, subscribe to my page, please, man. Subscribe to my pajizzle, man. Listen, what time I'm going live? Like, whatever time the game end, close to that. You know what I'm saying? Close to that. Word. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go live a little later. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much. I won't say that's it, but like I said, with the New York City mandate, you know what I mean. I expect us to win a lot of those games. I expect us to win a lot of those games, and on to add to that, I don't want to see Ben Simmons take a lot of time because it seemed like soon as they say Kyrie could play, he just came back and he was just ready. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully that he comes back soon. Uh, okay, you can't watch the next game. See, back to Cino Live comment about going live stream with it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope for people who can't watch the game because of their location or whatnot. You know what I mean? So I'ma definitely look into that live. You know what I'm saying? That'll be fire. Um, but yeah, man. Oh my God, Marlon in the building, man. Y'all was about to dip, but I gotta chill for a second. That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? On the up for real. He even though he hang with Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying? He's still cool, man. Tell your guy Kev, I'm not mad at Obi. He just didn't have no competition. He did the best and the worst dunk contest I ever seen. Like, okay, you won and you were great, but you beat uh uh you know what I mean? You beat Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I mean? Like, who are these guys? And I got some more cooking to do, man. But shout out to my guy Marlon, man. He was with me and Lab the other night. It was me, Marlon, and Lab, and we was having a ball. We was talking Nets basketball. We was talking Nets and Knicks. We was just kicking it, man. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully y'all could pull up some more, man. We could do some more work. You know what it is. It's Nets at night. And I mentioned everything I feel like I needed to mention, but I forgot to mention the turnover ratio. The turnover ratio tremendously goes down without Hardy. When I look at the stat, he still leads the league in turnovers. We don't miss him, man. I'm still mad he did us the way he did us, man. We don't miss you, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. All right, that's what up. Yeah, we going live tonight, Marlon. You know what's up. You know what's up. We definitely going live tonight. Um, Yeah, man, and it's redemption season and revenge season, man. We got a point to prove. Got a point to prove. DMX voice. Listen, Javon Carter and Benry went to the Bucks. It's personal. Yo, this tough week that we got. Listen, we gonna take it game by game, but it's personal. Nobody likes me, but that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. Yeah, it's like that. Shout out to Brooklyn Nets. Shout out to KD. Shout out to James Johnson. James Johnson been putting in work. And when I was mentioning that starting lineup, I ain't even put James Johnson in there. I said LaMarcus Aldridge and Day'Ron Sharp. And yeah, I said that for good reason. But I like James Johnson, and I like our front court now, as a matter of fact. We got Drummond, Aldridge, James Johnson, Blake Griffin, Day'Ron Sharp, Nick Claxton. Don't you see that our front court ain't the same no more? Look at that. You see those players I just mentioned? Nah, man. With all our players in the lineup, we should be able to get busy tonight. We should be able to stifle them on offense, and they shouldn't be shooting at a high clip. And we should be able to get transition baskets on defense because we're going to be playing smart smart harder than we did last game. We shot 6 for 13. I put emphasis on that because trust me, that's what spread spacing the floor is. He spaces the floor. The same thing that a Joe Harris does with the Brooklyn Nets is what Smart does with the Boston Celtics. And he's tough. But I don't think he can guard Cam Thomas. I don't. And I think he'll get in foul trouble trying to guard Cam Thomas. That's a fact. So yeah, man, I like our odds. Odds is in our favor. You know what I mean? Shout out to 7-Eleven.
not 13. Know what I'm saying? Because we don't need him. It was never supposed to be the big three. And let me say this before I leave. The big three, what? They play less than 20 games together. Harden forced his way here. It was a forced marriage. He didn't want to be here, and it didn't work when he was here. Maybe he wasn't meant to work because he ain't supposed to win with KD. If he was supposed to win with KD, but he did it in OKC. He wanted to go somewhere and be the man. He was the man. And look, he's following the same GM that made him his career in Houston. So he wasn't supposed to be here. And I had said this prior, but again, this ain't about them. It's about us. Listen, it's the Brooklyn Nets and the Brooklyn Nets fans, and we got a tough schedule. And we'll get to the Philadelphia 76ers when we get to it. But for now, these Boston Celtics, we got to get them some work, man. So again, enjoy the game. Me and Marlon probably do like a Twitter a spaces or something, Trey. You know what I'm saying? You could jump in, you could see that. Um, I see you, Barry Garrix. I agree with you. I think the reason why they did that, got Dragic, got you know what I'm saying, Seth Curry to be specific, got sharpshooters like a Joe Harris because you know Joe Harris is a high percentage 3-point shooter as well. So again, I think that's what was the emphasis of us winning the trade by getting Seth Curry, a high percentage 3-point shooter like a Joe Harris. That being said, we get Joe Harris back, it'll be better. But to emphasis on what your comment, yeah, they might be doing that. But again, man, listen, I could do this all night with y'all. That's why I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Shout to everybody in the comments. Shout to my guy Barry. Shout to everybody, Marlon. You know what I'm saying? All my guys. You know what I mean? I'm right here. Where my dogs at? I'm right here, dog. Where my dogs at? You know what I'm saying? We're going to be at the Barclays barking on little Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Like little Celtics. We got it out there barking on them. You heard? So, yeah, man, that's what it is. And, listen, man, we be back, man. We will be back after the game. Me and Marlon might start our spaces. We'll see. Yeah, man, tune in, man. Tune in and go Nets. Let's go Nets, man. I feel like we tonight is a statement game going for us to go forward. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back soon. Peace.